Mark.
Yeah.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Heavy Water 77. All things, everything sticks. I'm Jerry, and with me, as always, is the studliness of the show, Joseph Staub. How you doing, man?
I don't know if I'd go that far, but thank you. I appreciate it. Doing
Yeah,
good here.
and and as you've noticed, we have a third person here tonight, my partner from the Freeform Rock Podcast, BS Sessions, and 10,000 other things. Marc Alden Taylor, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm always the third wheel man.
Yeah, well, you got to be something in life, man.
Usually it's me. Usually I'm the guest on everybody's show.
Well,
All right.
Jerry always says that to me, so I'm getting him back.
Ah,
Nobody
got
cares
it.
about me. I'm always the second banana or the third wheel. I go, fuck you, Jerry.
It's all in fun, dude. I don't really mean it. I don't really mean that. But anyway, what we are doing today is another Tommy Shaw solo album, Ambition.
You got that on
Mark
vinyl?
got Mark's got some stories about seeing this tour. He'll get to that later. But Joe, what do you got on this album, dude?
Not a whole hell of a lot. Like we said, the past couple of weeks, we are firmly in the era where there is not a lot of information about these albums. Not even a date that this was released, just 1987. That's all I could find. It was actually recorded in the UK, so Tommy Shaw's moving out of the States. He's recording in the UK here, produced by Tommy and Terry Thomas, who co-wrote 8 of the 10 songs on this album. There's a cover, and then there's one that Tommy wrote by himself that closes out the album. But Terry Thomas co-wrote all the other songs with Tommy, plays on the album as well. This is the first Tommy Shaw album to be released on Atlantic Records. The last couple albums were on A&M, as have Dennis DeYoung's albums have also been on A&M. This is, I believe, the second album we've talked about now for a while that hasn't been on A&M. I'm pretty sure JY's album wasn't on A&M. So we're slowly starting to move away from Styx being and the members of Styx being contractually beholden to A&M Records. So
Yeah.
we'll see if that helps at all, or if Tommy Shaw continues down the same path that he has been. I know Jerry and I in the last couple of weeks talked about, well, maybe it was label pressure, maybe the label wanted this, maybe the label wanted that. Well, Tommy Shaw's on a different label now, although we know Atlantic Records is famous for not really giving a shit and not promoting stuff. So who knows? We'll see how this goes. This album did not chart whatsoever. Um, the single did, one of the singles did, but that's it. Not very high though. So Tommy was not at this point too commercially successful. That would change in about 3 years after this album came out, that Tommy
Yeah.
would once again become commercially, and maybe a little bit of a spoiler alert for how I feel about this album, artistically successful. Um, so yeah, I'll throw it back over to Jerry. Did you have anything else you wanted to add about this album?
Yeah, some interesting tidbits. You got JY does some backing vocals on this album. And there's
Mm-hmm.
a song written by Frankie Sullivan and Jim Pederick from, of course, Survivor fame.
It was a Survivor song.
It was a cover off Eye
Oh,
of
it
the
was.
Tiger.
Okay.
It was a,
I never
Eye
Yeah,
knew
of the
that.
Tiger.
it was a single from
It was a
Survivor.
single.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then it's one of their songs. I never
You
knew that
know I'm a
was really.
Survivor nuts. You know I'm a
I know you
Survivor
are.
nut
I'm a
swinger.
Hitch
Yeah,
fan.
it was on Eye of the Tiger.
I'm a
I
Hitch
might be
fan with
making a
them. So
Survivor podcast and it'll only be like 7 albums deep.
I was gonna
yeah.
say, good luck. You'll that'll be a couple months long.
Well, sure, you can talk a lot. You can talk about Robin McCauley being with him. You can
We
talk
could
about
talk
every
about
singer they've had.
we could just turn it into a Jim Petrick podcast.
Yeah,
He does a
exactly.
lot of shit.
But Jim, I think later did some stuff off Dennis's last album, I believe, as well, if I remember right.
He's everywhere.
But
He had this band too, the Ides of March and stuff
Mhm.
like that. So
yeah. But anyway, Mark, real quick, man, what is your affiliation with? I mean, not affiliation, but what is your big thing about Styx and Tommy Shaw in general, man?
Tommy Shaw's my favorite member of Styx. He always has been. I like the ones without him in there, but Tommy Shaw just took Styx to a new level, and you could see with the platinum success, with his songwriting, his rhythm, his leads, his voice is just phenomenal. And God, I love him. I got this album when it first came out, and I'll talk about it at the end of it,
Yeah.
what I saw and shit. But it was 75 on the top 100 ever since the world began on the Billboard Hot 100. And then No Such Thing saw airplay on rock charts, but didn't significantly impact the Hot 100. So
Yeah.
I remember hearing No Such Thing on KLOS here a lot. So Local radio stations did play it here. I don't know about you guys. Well, you weren't around just.
I
It's been
wouldn't
so
know.
long. Yeah, I mean, it's been so long. It's been so long. I can't remember, man. I really can't. The only Tommy song I've ever remember hearing on the radio was "Girls with Guns." Other than that, I've not heard. I heard
Lonely
Desert
School?
Dennis a lot. No, MTV was all over MTV. I remember Lonely School was. I love that song actually. By the way, I hated it for the longest time, but I loved it more. But all right, well, let's get into this album. Let's start out with the first track, "No Such Thing." Why don't you take it, Mark?
Oh man, I was listening to this. I go, man, this is reminding me of like Bad Company albums with Brian Howe, and then I finally realized, oh yeah, Terry Thomas produced this. And then I go, no wonder this has a why I like this album so much. 'Cause I love Terry Thomas, great producer, man. I don't think he's produced anything I didn't like. There's a great fucking groove to it. Great fucking song. It's just like no such thing. Yeah, his voice inflections is and wait, he's singing like really, really strong. He's like hitting those high notes on there. He's just like aggressive on the way he's singing the song, and I really like it.
Cool, Joe.
Yeah, this was the first single, like Mark said. It's a good upbeat opener for the album. The chorus gets a little repetitive for me though. By the end of it, I'm like, okay, you don't you can stop saying no such thing now. Um, but other than that, I think it's a decent enough song to open up the album. Like Mark said, Tommy sounds really good vocally on this one. There's some cool little guitar stuff going on. Yeah, not a bad song to open the album in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. This is what I want from a Tommy album, man. It's a straight-on killer rocker. You even got some squawk box in here, which I dig. The vocal is amazing. Got those gang vocals. This is probably the song where JY sings background vocals. I'm assuming because it's got a lot of that gang vocal, like I just said on the chorus. It got some keys in it. There's some keys, but the keys don't what am I say? Take over the song. There's a lot more guitar, at least in this
Oh,
one.
they will.
Yeah,
Oh, they
unfortunately they
will.
did. But yeah, I dig this song, man. It's a good rocking tune, man. We're off to a great start. So let's move on to the second song,
Well,
"Dangerous
it's an
Game,"
it's
Mark.
an 80s album,
Yeah,
It's like
We'll talk about it here in a second.
yeah. Okay, where are we at?
"Dangerous Game," man.
Me? Ah,
Yep.
I love this song. It's got some it's fucking the guitar work is like really good on this song. I really like he's singing "Love's Dangerous." His voice, I don't know if Tommy sounded any better on an album than this one. His vocals are really standing out on this album for me. Because I was listening to it, go, man, Tommy's like hitting all the notes on this album. I go, fuck, I forgot about this. And I remember buying this. I got it when it came out, and then it was out of print. And then for some reason, Tower Records let me what is it called? Order it when you can go in the store and you can order. I guess they had copies in the record company and they sent me a
Yeah.
copy. And it had a hole punched out of it. So it was a cutout bin that they
It
sent
was
me.
one of the
Right.
cutout bin ones.
Yeah.
It probably got sent back from the cutout bin.
Yeah.
All right,
I
Joe. What do
still
you got
have
on
it
here?
over here
Oh,
somewhere, but all my shit's a mess.
what do you got on, Joe?
Yeah, I loved this song the first time I heard it when it was called "The Boys of Summer" and Don Henley recorded it. I don't love it this time.
uh,
I'm not a
It's a
fan of
little
this
bit
whatsoever.
it's a little bit faster than Boys of Summer though.
It is literally Boys of Summer.
Okay.
Like the riff and the keyboard is Boys of Summer. The chorus even almost has the same like rhythm as Boys of Summer.
I'm gonna have to go
Um
re-listen to it now. I gotta see.
the note I wrote down here is when three different musicians are credited with keyboards on this album, that's not a good sign. That is not a good sign whatsoever. Yeah, this is the first we're on track 2 and we're already into the AOR keyboard songs.
Yeah.
Boy, that bodes well for the future. Um I'm gonna keep harping on it throughout this album because we've been talking about it. I mean, Jerry and I kind of going chronologically through this. We're on Tommy Shaw's third solo album here, and we're still not getting what we want from Tommy Shaw. And I said to Jerry before we started recording this, I don't know if I'm just jaded because I know what comes next for Tommy Shaw after this album. Like I know what's going to happen for Tommy Shaw in 3 years after this album came out. And the sad part is, I always thought he was a much bigger part of that. But hearing stuff like this, I think that I don't know, is it just Jack Blades and Ted Nugent giving him his balls back or what? Because I don't know what this shit is. And it's not what I want from Tommy Shaw.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised Don Henley didn't give him a lawsuit about this song. Had that in my notes. I swear to God, I thought the same way. Um, I don't want a whole album of these songs for Tommy, but this isn't. It's okay.
Yeah.
Um,
If this was like
Again, it's
the
got
only song that sounded like this on the album.
right. I think the guitar solo is really good. I think the flow of the song is good. It's sappy, but it's not sappy. If that makes any sense. It's a decent. Yeah, a little bit average song. Fuck it. I can't say a little bit above average. It's an average song. It doesn't suck. It's nothing great or write home about. So, I thought I was gonna be the only one to say the Don Henley reference because I'm glad that somebody else mentioned that first because you guys knew what I was
I
talking
didn't
about.
hear
So
it.
cool.
I didn't hear it. Now I gotta
There
re-listen
it
to it.
is. Yeah.
But what I
Oh,
was gonna say, write home. You just aged yourself there, Jerry. Nobody writes home anymore. It's email.
oh, I'm old, dude. I'm fucking old, dude. I say I'm going to the market instead of the grocery store. What else do I
Well,
say?
you can still say go to the market.
The
What?
interweb. I call it the interweb.
Interweaves?
Shit like that.
Hell, I was born in 1999. I still say nothing to write home about. I don't know. I think it's just a
Call
phrase that
the
people have accepted. Most people,
I call
most kids
the
probably don't know what it means, but they still say it.
yeah, I
Well,
call the interstate the expressway.
well, I
I'm
have
still
no
The
dog.
free, the freeway.
I have no dog in this fight then.
I'm old, man. I'm not cool anymore. I'm not going to try to act cool.
Oh, fuck, we got one of the
Oh, you're
best
cool, Jerry.
podcasts.
It's okay.
It's supposed to be this way, though. There comes a point where you're not
Jerry,
cool anymore.
think about what we're gonna be doing in a couple of weeks. We're cool.
That is true. Yeah, exactly. We're hip. There you go. There's a
We're
word.
hip.
We're
Uh,
hip to
We're
be
we're
square.
we're up with the times now. So we're gonna be up with the times.
We're hip to be square.
that's dope. Dope's they don't use dope anymore, do they? No, I got
No,
something.
they do not use dope anymore.
So there we go. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the next song, "The Weight of the World." Mark, go ahead.
The weight of the world. I love this song. I like the drums, the way they're going. And it don't go. I just love it. His vocals are just the harmonies and the groove. I just love the way it's like a good fucking like standard beat song that just fucking just grooves and goes a little bit higher with the drums in some parts. I love it. There's lots of changes in this song. It's really well written, really well performed. I love it.
Yeah. All right, Joe.
My exact words to Jerry this morning were, "I really should have been more concerned with how much Mark loves this album."
Ah.
And the mediocre AR slop continues. Thank you, Tommy. Um, yeah, I mean, I can't with this stuff. Like, this is just, I mean, if I was listening to a Howard Jones album, maybe, but I'm listening to a Tommy Shaw album, and this is not what I want to Tommy Shaw to be doing. This is not it. Give me some. I don't. It doesn't even need to be heavy, but just give me some great acoustic guitar and some harmonies and melodies. And this is Tommy Shaw doing generic '80s keyboard rock, and I don't need it from him. And to the person out there that left us a comment this past week saying that we're Tommy Shaw ass kissers, have you listened to our last couple episodes about Tommy Shaw's solo albums? We are not Tommy Shaw ass kissers, trust me. If we were Tommy Shaw ass kissers, I'd be saying how much I love this stuff, and I don't.
I'm a
So
Tommy Shaw ass kisser, so go on to Freeform and tell me that because I am a total Tommy
Hey,
Shaw ass kisser.
it pains me to criticize anything
yeah,
about this band because I love Styx so much. It really does. I mean, it's not
Hey, Dennis
like,
DeYoung is worse solo.
but
that's what we got told.
his
his
last
last
couple
two
solo
albums are
albums
good.
were really good. So
And
Yeah,
yeah,
they
there's
Tommy,
were the
hope for
20,
Dennis.
26 East.
And there was
and
a song
Tommy,
on the last one that was really fucking
what
great.
was
That was
Tommy's
fantastic.
like fucking like roots music he did? What
Yeah,
was that?
he did a bluegrass album in
Yeah,
like
that album sucked.
2011.
That album sucked.
Well, we are
Yeah,
not going to be covering that.
we're on the we're on the fence with that one.
So
Maybe
I'm
if we
not.
have a
I will not recommend the bluegrass album. Stay away from it. I heard one song. Go,
I actually didn't hate it, but I understand why people don't like
I
it. But
bet you bought it
I do. I own it. Yes, I do.
because you're a completist.
Yeah. Well, I'm a Tommy Shaw fan, so I had just about every type of physical media possible from Styx. So I don't know where to get JY's next two solo albums. I don't see that anywhere to be found.
eBay.
I don't even know if they. No, there's not. I mean, City Slickers is out there, and but the other two albums are hard to find. But anyway, yeah, I'm not liking where this song is going. Starting out with, you got some electric synth type drums or whatever. I don't know, but yeah, this song goes exactly where I thought it would. Synth and key dominated. You hear a little guitar in it, but it's definitely drowned out by.
That guitar
I
that's
think
going on in the
yeah,
background is so
I
good.
think every three keyboard players are playing on this song. I think.
I think there's them lined up. They're all just going
Yeah,
at it at the same time.
to quote the old Randy Jackson from American Idol, it's a no for me, dog. Yeah,
So
yeah,
so
it's
so
not a
you're
big.
saying he's Depeche Mode on this album with or three keyboard players.
Yeah,
All right.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I feel like it's that song that all the members of Spinal Tap are all playing bass at the same time, but with keyboards.
yeah. Yeah, all right, let's move on to the title track, "Ambition," Mark.
God, should I say anything about this song? Because I feel like I'm getting roasted on this episode
You're
here.
not being roasted. You like what you like, man. It's cool.
God,
I'm
I
glad that
love
somebody.
this song. You gotta
I'm
have.
glad that somebody's praising it. So that's good.
It's point counterpoint. Mark, you ignorant slut.
Exactly.
Oh man, I love the fucking quint count point. I use that all the time. I go, Jerry, you ignorant slut. But god damn, I love this. You gotta have ambition. I love the vocal. I think it's Tommy driving this album for me with the vocals and the groove, and it's polished. It's a real polished 80s album. But I like polished 80s albums. Like I'm into Depeche Mode. I'm into all these The Cure. They were really polished. Def Leppard, Hysteria. I like
Loverboy.
Lover. Oh, shut up. I love Loverboy.
I like
All their
Loverboy.
albums are polished though. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Loverboy, man. Don't give me shit on Loverboy. You know, because the kid is hot tonight, man. It rules. But I love this song. I love this title track. I love it. It rules to me.
All right, Joe.
Yeah, no, if this was the only song on this album that sounded like this, I'd probably like it a lot more because I can tell this is a well written song, but it's the third song in a row that's just generic 80s keyboard rock. And I wish that there was more of the kind of stuff that we might get. There's a couple songs later on the album that I had the vibe that I like that a lot more. That if the album had more stuff like that, just add the guitars a little bit. These songs are well written songs. They're not bad songs, but it's not the sound I want from Tommy Shaw because I know he's capable of so much more. And I think that's why it kind of just bugs me because he is capable of so much depth musically. Listen to the stuff on the last couple Styx albums. Listen to the stuff on The Mission. Listen to the stuff on Crash of the Crown. Listen to the stuff on the new album. So much different stuff going on. He can do the heavy songs. He can do. I mean, clearly you can hear it here. He can do generic 80s keyboard rock. It comes off. It's not a failure, but it's just not what I want to hear from him for this consistently long. That's what it is. And of the songs so far, of the three generic 80s keyboard songs, this is the best one to me. I do
Oh,
think it is the best one.
you
But
guys did. You guys did. What if? What you
yeah.
like better, this or that?
Oh, this.
Oof.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
What if was
I
garbage?
agree with you on that one. Yeah.
What if was garbage?
Yeah, I agree with you on that one, but I like a lot of songs off that album, so I wouldn't call it complete garbage.
You
There
know,
was
Mark,
maybe one or two songs.
I get what you're saying, Mark. You got to put yourself in the time period of the late 80s. I get that. And I really tried to when I've been doing these albums, but they just, I guess it's an age thing. You know, some things in the 80s age well, but some stuff like this just, man, just
Well,
does not age well with me.
in 87, you were into thrash, hard rock, metal. In 87, I didn't get to thrash till like 88 when fucking somebody gave me Kill 'Em All by Metallica. And then
Yeah.
I listened to fucking And Justice for All, you know. So I was into this polished rock for basically my whole life. Even Foreigner's kind of polished, but they are better than any this album. Any one thing they did with Lou Graham is great. But I'm just saying, I was into that. Like Dr. Fuck all says, Timeline. You know, Timeline, I wasn't into this hard metal
Yeah.
stuff. The hardest metal I got back then was Def Leppard Pyromania. and Quiet Riot. And I never bought that album because for some reason I'm glad I never bought it because most of those songs on Metal Health suck.
You don't own it now?
I mean, you're
You don't own it?
wrong.
You
I
don't
got it
own it now?
used. I got it on
Oh,
vinyl.
okay.
I got it
All
used.
right.
I think for $4.
Yeah.
It's good to listen to the 4 songs I like off that album. But I'm
Well,
just,
I mean, you're wrong, but
I like QR3 better for some reason. Maybe it's because it
oh,
was more polished.
oh, oh,
Twilight
Speaking of
anyway.
Motel,
polished,
man. Twilight Motel. I love that fucking song. But I'm just saying I like the polished stuff and Winger and stuff that was really polished and Rat. That's the stuff I
Yeah,
was
but
into.
Winger,
yeah,
even
I
though
get that.
Winger
I
still had
get that, man.
guitars.
It had a little bit of balls behind it, though. I mean,
Can't
that
Yeah,
get
stuff is
enough.
like,
yeah,
I mean,
Yeah, I know.
yeah. I mean, and usually title tracks smoke, you know. Well, I wouldn't say Desert Moon was a smoker, but it was a great song at least. But
Only song I like about that album, by the way.
well, I think a lot.
same.
You know, like "Boys Will Be Boys." That's a great song.
It sounds like that one song what was that one song on the Kiss Destroyer album?
A Great
What
Expectation.
great expectations?
No, the one about the Flower Boys or whatever it was.
Flaming
King
Youth?
Flaming Youth.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, Flaming
yeah.
Youth.
That's what I think about when I hear that Boys Will Be Boys. Flaming
That is
Youth.
the worst thing I've ever heard anyone say about Kiss in my life.
Hey, think about Flame. Even Eric Camaro said, "Hey, Gene, you could have played to that, the LGBT
Yeah.
thing with that now." Flaming Youth,
Yeah, but Boys Will Be Boys makes Flaming Youth sound like
So
Whiplash.
yeah, so you guys are familiar with Terry Thomas? Is he known for using the drum machines and shit like that a lot?
Yes. Not
Because this is
really,
another.
not on the Bad Company albums. He
Uh,
used a little bit here and there, but it's basically like because Simon Kirk was the drummer. He's
yeah.
not gonna fucking say, "Hey, take my drums out of this." But I'm just saying, but Terry Thomas with the Bad Company albums did utilize more guitars. So maybe this was Tommy Shaw axing out the guitars to try to
Mhm.
be within the times.
But anyway, we're taking another trip back to Averageville. It just doesn't do much. The pace of the song is kind of cool. Fucking put the drum machine away. You got a drummer credited, Tony Beard. I wonder if he's related to Frank Beard. Anyway, but why use it? He doesn't need it. But there's one good thing I will say about Tommy Shaw, no matter what type of song he puts out, the fucker can sing. He's one of the
Yeah.
best rock singers in history, in my opinion. And it's got decent lead guitar, but yeah, another just subpar effort, I think, as a whole, in my opinion. So we'll get to I guess this is the hit, I guess you would call it. I don't know. Ever Since the World Began, which is, I just found out it's a Survivor cover. I did not know that.
I've
So
told you
Mark,
that for years, Jerry. You
I
don't
don't
listen
remember.
to me. You don't listen to me.
Dude, it's one ear out the other lately, dude. It really, that's how I write it down. It really
Not
is.
lately. I've been telling you this for years. I've been
I
telling you,
and,
you know that Tommy
and it's
Shaw
going
song,
out through my ear,
Ever
right out
Since the
again,
World
man.
Began was a Survivor cover? And you go, huh? I go, it was a Survivor cover. And you go, huh? And they go, okay, I'm done.
And one more thing before we continue. Where the fuck is that acoustic guitar, Tommy? It's nowhere to be found on this whole fucking album. Not one song I don't think has acoustic on this album. He's a fantastic acoustic. But anyway, Mark, talk about this song, dude.
I love both versions. I love both versions with Dave Beckler and Tommy singing it. I don't think there was a sax on the Survivor version. Yeah, there was no sax. That's the only reason why I would take the Survivor version of it because the sax is out of place on this song. I like the song. It's a really good song. I don't skip it, but the sax is just out of place because I'm going by the original Survivor. I don't think there was a sax in the Survivor version. It's weird. I don't think even Survivor even had a saxophone in any of their songs, by the way. I could be wrong, but I don't think they ever did. I don't know why they added a sax to it. Tommy goes, "Hey Terry, let's add a sax to the song. It might make it different. You're singing it the same way Dave sang it. The arrangement's the same way as Survivor, so you had to make it different by adding a sax." I don't know.
All right, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, with the way this album has sounded so far, sure, what the fuck, do a Survivor cover? I don't know. Like,
Try
it makes
something.
sense at this point. Like, I mean, that it's so out of left field, honestly. Like, and to make it one of the singles, it reeks of desperation, honestly. Like, I can't understand other than unless the label just said, "Hey, you're doing this. We signed you. We just signed you. We're bringing you in. We need a hit." I can't understand why else this would be on the album, much less a single. I mean, it's not like Mark said, it's not different enough from the Survivor version to make it worth it.
No.
I don't think it's a bad song, but it's really weird. It's just the concept of it is strange. The thing I'll say about it though is at least after the last two albums we had pussy ass piano ballads. At least this one's a power ballad. I'll give it that. At least it has some oomph behind it. It has some tempo behind it. It's not just a basic piano ballad that goes nowhere. Like especially like the one on the last album. That one went nowhere and it was long. It was so long.
Yeah, it was.
At least this one is more of a power ballad. So I'll give him that. At least there's no just like 7 minute long piano ballad on this album. But I just don't understand why that this was even on the album unless it was a record company thing or a Terry Thomas thing.
Well,
I
like you
don't
said,
know.
you can't get the information on this album to see what's going
No,
on.
there's no like notes about like making this album. I don't know if Tommy Shaw's ever talked about this album. I
You
mean, I'd
probably
love to
ever
hear him if he
remember it.
has.
I didn't
You're probably
remember it.
right.
Oh, he
But yeah,
did.
I just
He actually did remember it because I was listening to they were Trunk was interviewing Styx, and one guy says, "Remember when you went on tour with Rush?" He goes, "Huh?" So he doesn't remember it.
yeah.
So
So that tells you about all you need to know. They
because
said jump. He said huh.
Lawrence Gowan knows about more of Tommy Shaw's career than Tommy does.
Right?
Because Lawrence
Yeah.
brought that up. Remember you went on tour with
Yep.
Rush?
Boy, that's the funny thing is for how good Tommy looks and sounds for his age, all the shit he
Right?
went through.
Oh, his
Yeah.
memory's horrible.
You would not think that he is the way he looks and sounds that he did all that crap in the 80s. But yeah,
I
I mean,
know.
just to wrap up on this song for me, I don't get it. It didn't need to be here. It's not different enough to make it worth it. I mean, like I said, it's better than having another boring piano ballad, but eh.
Yeah, I mean, where's the acoustic, Tom? I mean, I'm gonna do my best Tommy Shaw acting job from Cognac. Damn it. Damn it. No, that was actually too good. That was actually better than Tommy's. Damn it.
And that had too much
Damn
emotion
it.
behind it.
Yeah. Poor Tommy. You know he hated doing that. But
Oh,
these yeah, first of all, you gotta realize these notes were done before me knowing that this was actually a cover. I did not know that. But wow, we're in Air Supply land now.
And you
Um,
like Air Supply.
I do, but I expect that from Air Supply. I don't like that coming from Tommy Shaw.
You know what? I was putting away my vinyls. I have two Air Supply albums. How the fuck did I get those? I'm
Oh, you're
never
a
gonna
Tommy
listen to
fan.
them. Never gonna listen to them. But my girlfriend might like them, so I'll keep them.
Yeah, this song is just sappy and boring. The vocals are good as always, like I always say. And there is a little bit of a guitar in here. Um, it just has that totally formula like structure to it
Formulaic.
from an 80s. There you go. From an 80s type ballad. It's just oh yeah, put the sax away, Tommy. You don't need it.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, dude, come on, man. I mean, we got seven deadly sins coming up here in a little while. Thank God for that. But yeah,
Oh, I
this
like that
no, I do too. Spoiler. We'll get to that when it comes up. But anyway, yeah, dude, this is just average in my opinion, dude. Nothing great. All right, we turn this sucker over and go. Have we turned it over yet? Let me see.
yep.
Are you ready for me, Mark?
Are you ready for me? Break your heart. I love this song. It's a sing-along chorus. I love the way Tom the like you guys said, his vocals are just so great on this album. You can't deny the awesomeness of his vocals, and he makes this album for me. Just listen to him sing. It's ear candy for me. I love it. It's 80s production. Like I said, I didn't get into thrash till like 88. So this is the hard Def Leppard was the hardest thing I listened to in rap. So when I listened to this, I was like, yeah, this rules. I love it. I was into like Bananarama and the Go-Go's and the Bangles and stuff like that, and The Cure and Depeche Mode and stuff like that. So, I didn't get into harder rock till after 83. So there you go. But not hard rock. That was pop rock if you think about it. So I love this song.
All right, Joe.
Nope. Nope. Oh boy. Oh, the chorus on this one. Oh
Uh,
boy.
I
Oh, it's
love it.
bad. Oh, it's bad. Yeah, this is a boring song. Jerry, I'm starting to think we got boingoed here. Mark's
Oh,
been talking this up for months. Oh, you gotta have me on when you do ambition. You gotta have me on when you do ambition. I'm like,
Love this
yeah, damn
album.
right. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Nope, we got boingoed, Jerry. We got boingoed.
I had forgotten. I'm thinking, yeah, I remember this. And I thought it was really great.
Hey,
Damn,
he's
what a
got it on
bad.
vinyl.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Send that to me if
we
you don't like it. Damn it.
we got boingoed.
yeah.
Oingo boingo, by the way. Yeah, there you go.
All right, Joe, you done or
Oh, I'm done.
yeah?
He put Tommy Shaw down with one of my favorite bands, Oingo Boingo. That's cool. I get
Uh,
it. I'm okay.
yeah, again, it sounds like an 80s montage type of song, but as I said in the last album, the B-rated movie montage fucking song. What the hell, dude? I mean, I just don't understand what he's trying to prove with this song. Possibly right now, and it's a side two opener, so it's supposed to fucking rock, and it just
Yeah, to open the side
fails.
of an album with this is that. Oh,
Every it's just it like I said, it hurts to fucking talk to Tommy this way, but this song is just terrible, man. The guitar solo is good, and of course Tommy can sing anything, but man, come on, Tommy. Let's see if we can do better here. With that being said, let's move on to Somewhere in the Night. Mark.
Somewhere in the night. I love this song. Great fucking vocals. Goddamn, again. You guys could shit on it. There's nothing else I could say about it. I just love it. It's a great fucking song.
All right, Joe.
somewhere in the night. Great Barry Manilow song.
Oh my God.
Mediocre Tommy Shaw song. I'd almost rather he just covered the Barry Manilow song at this point, because at least I know that's a good song.
Where's that Alba CD?
Yeah, throw the Alva CD
Uh,
again, Mark. At this point, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put out a plea to give for somebody to adopt that Alva CD and give it a good home because Mark's abusing it.
It went somewhere. I don't know
um,
where it went. Oh, there it
it's
is.
lost to time. It ran away. Um, yeah, I mean, just more mid tempo AOR. It's not bad, but it's not what I want to hear. It's really not. If I
yeah.
if I put on an album from someone that it says Tommy Shaw on the front cover, this is not what I want to hear.
Thanks for the full moon, Mark.
Sorry. Oh, there it is. Whoa.
Anyway, and now
All
for
right,
something
yeah.
completely different.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I don't hate the song. I kind of like it, actually. It's got a pretty catchy chorus. Again,
I
I'm
think I
still
played
waiting
this
for
one on
that.
my
Oh, I'm still waiting for that fucking acoustic guitar, Tom. You haven't heard it
yeah.
yet, but it's not a bad song. I think he
I
sings
think
the song with a
yeah.
really good passion. I think I really love the way he
Hmm.
sings it. And it's got
I
the
think I played
outdated
this song on my radio
keyboards.
show not long ago.
Oh, did you? But it's a decent song. I'll take it over the last few songs, man. So
Yeah.
it's a decent song. Thumbs up for this one. So let's move on to Love You Too Much, Mark.
I love you too much. Can't wait to feel that magic. I love this song. Again, great group, great vocals, great harmonies on this song. I love it, man. It's got that Terry Thomas production, but like you guys said, they're not using much guitars. I think that's Tommy Shaw because when I hear Terry Thomas produce stuff, there's more guitars on those albums than there is on this album. So it had to be Tommy Shaw co-producing. That he wanted to go somewhere different.
But hopefully different would be up. But yeah. All right, Joe, what do you got?
Oh, so we're being funky now. Give me a break. Oh my god, this is frustrating.
One break coming up.
Thank you. My conspiracy theory about this whole thing is if you played this album for Tommy Shaw today, he probably would have no clue what it was.
Yeah.
I think if you played this album for Tommy Shaw, he'd say, "What the hell is that? And why is my name on it?" I think that you could have just I don't think he had. I mean, if you notice this album and the last album, he had maybe one song where he was the only person writing the song. So I think he was just kind of going along with whatever was happening. I don't think he was really there. I mean, clearly he doesn't remember half this shit. I don't think he was really particularly there. So I don't even know how much of this I can even blame on him because I don't even know how much he was involved truly in the songwriting or the playing on this album. Voice sounds great. Again, musically, just no.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is dreadful. This is possibly the worst song on the album, in my opinion. Usually fast-paced songs you'd figure would be cool, but this one just falls flat in every way. It does have some nice fretless bass work on it by Felix Krish, who I've never heard of before. But he does a good job with that. But this song is just goes nowhere as a whole for me. So definitely a pass for me on this one as well. So let's move on to The Outsider, Mark.
I don't know. I'm kind of beat down and tired on this album already. It's like every time I say something I like, you guys hate it. I like this song. There's not one song, spoiler alert, there's not one song off this album I don't like. It's got a great groove to it again. And I love Tommy's voice. Tommy might be blinding me with his voice. I don't know. But I just love it.
All right, Joe.
Thank you, Tommy Shaw. Finally, at track freaking 9, there's some guitar on this album. Where the hell has it been? My God, I missed it. Easily the best song on the album to me. I mean, if everything on this album sounded a little bit more like this and a little bit less like the last couple songs, I would like this album a hell of a lot more. Like I said, I don't think the songwriting is bad. I just think it's not what I want from Tommy Shaw, no matter if it's 1987, 1977, 1997, or 2027. I don't care what the trends in music are. If Tommy Shaw is on the album, I don't want it to sound like this. I want it to sound more like this song. If you want to talk about infusing keyboards into his music, do it like this. Don't overtake the entire damn album with them. Let the guitar still shine. Let the guitar be the primary instrument, but just support it with the keyboards like it was in Styx, like it was in Damn Yankees, like it was on the Shaw Blades albums, like it was on any time that Tommy Shaw put out a good album. Let his
And,
guitar work shine through more.
and that was my big thing with Tommy. The reason he's leaving Styx is because he wants to rock. He wants to, play a lot of guitar. And I can understand the first couple albums of A&M, but, he's still doing the same thing here as he did with Atlantic that he did in A&M. Um, yeah, I mean, this song I just think is total filler in my opinion, and far from killer. I mean, this is a copy and paste my review from all the other bad songs on, or all the other songs on the album. The same, complaints I have about it are in this one. It does have some decent guitar fills in it, though. I'll give him that much. But fucking those dated keys, man, put them away, Tommy. Come on, dude. So yeah, no for me. So we finish it out with Lay Them Down, which is actually one of the only songs I think actually written by Tommy Shaw by himself,
It's
I
the
think.
only song on the album that's only written by him.
Mark, go ahead, man.
I think it ends killer. I love this song. Great lyrics, great ender for a great album for me. Not for you guys. I get it, man. Yeah, I grew up with this stuff. I was 17 when this came out, and I fucking loved it. And I'll talk about why I loved it at the end. But yeah, I love it.
Joe.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the better songs on the album. I think the album starts out well, the opening track, and I think the last two tracks are good as well. I just think everything in between is just a lot of misses for me. But this song is pretty good. I do enjoy it. If it was on another album, I'd probably say it was filler, but on here, it's a breath of fresh air for me. I think that Tommy's only solo contribution to this album, I think, is a good song to me. And it's definitely a good way to end the album for me. I enjoy this one.
Yeah, actually has this really cool guitar opening, man. I'm like, yeah, maybe will this song, at the end of the album save it or end it in a high note? big resounding no. Dated, formulaic again, and just awful. I mean, Tommy's vocals are good, as I said, in every song. And I guess we're not getting that acoustic guitar, are we, Tommy? Damn it. Damn it. Damn it, Kilroy. But yeah, I don't like this song at all. Just uh,
I'm gonna
it,
compare
it,
this to an album you like, The Outfield, Play Deep. It's kind of the same kind of crap.
but see,
Yeah, but
that's the
that's the
outfield's.
outfield. This is Tommy Shaw.
I
No,
like
but
this type of music, man. I do, but
that's what I'm
uh,
saying.
and I'm a hypocrite. Don't get me wrong. I am. I
I'm
admit that
calling
I
you
am to
out.
some
Yeah, I'm
things.
calling you out.
Sure, I have no problem with that. I'm a hypocrite with a lot of things. I get it. It's just what goes in my ear, you know what I mean, which I like and don't like. And I expect a little bit more. And I mean, I'm a picky Styx fan, I guess. Maybe that's what it is. I mean, the outfield can sound like Air Supply, and I wouldn't care. But this is Styx, one of my favorite bands. I mean, it's Tommy Shaw, but it still sticks to me.
So Tommy Shaw
And
did the whole Outfield album. You wouldn't like it.
I'd have to hear it. That'd be kind of weird with that voice.
I'm just asking.
So yeah.
It's
Josie's
about the
on a
same
vacation
pop
far
stuff,
away.
There's hardly any
Don't around
guitar
the
on the
country.
Outfield album either.
But that's a lot of guitar, man. John
Not
Stinks is a
not
good
that
guitar.
much.
There's guitar on it. But that's the outfield, dude. This is Sticks related. And you're right, dude. It is a result of the time period. I get that. I understand it. But I can't. Yeah, I don't want to get myself all pissed off here.
And
But
here's the thing that I'll say about it. JY had Jan Hammer of all people on his album, and he didn't let the keyboards
and
take over the same way that Tommy
I need
has.
to listen. I've never listened to the Jay White
so
album. I
far,
need to
so
check it
far
out.
the best
It's so
solo
far
album.
it's the
So
best
far the best
one.
solo album. Yep.
We've
Even better
covered
than
this
Girls
is
with Guns?
oh
Yep.
my god, yes. Girls with Guns is very uneven. I think that album's very uneven. But yeah, no, JY, it's funny that he had one of the most famous keyboard players and the most 80s keyboard player of all
Right.
time
Miami Vice, damn it.
co-writing his album, and he
Yeah.
didn't let the keyboards take over nearly as much as Tommy has for no name people.
Yeah. I agree. But yeah, I mean, it's I love Tommy Shaw. I do. I love him. I think he's one of my favorite musicians. I've said it time and time again. From when I was a kid till this very moment, and probably for the rest of my life, one of my favorite musicians. But just not digging the solo album so far from these guys, except for JY's. I mean, there's bits and pieces of good stuff, but man, just totally disappointing going through these solo albums, the last couple of weeks. But Mark, you have a story to tell about this album and the
I
tour or
did
whatever.
see Tommy Shaw on this tour. He did play 2 nights with Rush. I think February something, kind of the anniversary came up this a couple of weeks, like a week ago, February
Yeah,
3rd and
I think it was a
4th,
couple days ago.
a couple days ago,
I
February
think I think
3rd.
it might have been my birthday on
Yeah,
the
so
8th.
they played at the LA Forum, and I watched the Hold Your Fire tour on a blind date. I went on a blind date, and I kind of sucked because the guy set me up. We went on 2 dates. We saw this concert, and we saw Sting, Nothing But the Sun tour at the Forum, and I didn't contact her after that because I was an idiot. I didn't know this girl liked me. I was totally down on myself. I thought I was fat and fucking, nobody liked me and shit back then. But I looked at pictures back. God, I was skinny. Damn, what happened?
I
I
remember
thought I
those
was fat.
days.
And yeah, I saw this, and I remember Tommy Shaw coming. It was supposed Mr. Big was opened most of the Hold Your Fire tour, but Tommy Shaw did the 2 dates at the Forum, and he doesn't like I came up. Lawrence Gowan remembered that he opened up for Rush, but Tommy didn't remember he opened up for Rush. And I remember he played like 3 or 4 songs. I sent you the set list, and I go, "Oh, they
Mhm.
have this on Set List FM. Cool."
Yeah, he did three plus the Survivor cover.
Yeah, he did three plus the Spider Cup on this, and it was really good live. So maybe if you guys saw the song live, it might have been better. Maybe that's why I like it a little bit better. But I just remember when he pulled out "Fooling Yourself," Angry Young Man. He goes, "Man, I wrote this song 10 years ago." And it's like in 87, so that was 77,
Right.
right? So
Yeah.
I'm going,
Yeah,
damn, 10 years ago in
40 years
87.
later,
40 years
Yeah.
later, I remember him saying that.
and
God,
he's
I'm
still
old.
playing it.
And he's still playing it. But it was a great opening act. He played 8 songs, really cool set. And then Rush came out and blew him out of the water. Just say,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure Rush's overwhelming keyboards sounded better than Tommy's overwhelming keyboards did.
yeah, because Kenny can play them.
Yeah. All right, well, that is our review of what the fuck is this? I'm just kidding.
Oh shit!
Ambition by
What the fuck is
by
this?
Tommy Shaw.
I
Let's
hate you
see,
guys
some
sometimes.
Sticks news here. We got next week will be the 23rd birthday of Cyclorama. I don't want to talk too much about it because we haven't done that review yet.
I
But
love
that's
that
going to be an
album.
interesting review. So
And you
happy
guys aren't
birthday
having me on
to.
that? Fuck. How many times I told you guys I fucking love that album?
Why can't you
Fuck.
be on it
We
if you
aren't
want to?
what we aren't doing that for another couple months.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
be on that one.
But yeah, other than that,
I
there's
just
not
put
too
myself on there.
much.
Sorry, guys. You know, I don't have to be on. I don't want to. I don't want to be
I'll,
one of those
I'll, I'll
guests
write
that
I'll
say,
write your name next to that one so I can.
You don't be that
And,
Joe Staub guy that always comes on our show, do you?
yeah,
Oh, sorry,
who
I'm
Jeff.
who
sad
lets
he's
that
not.
guy
I'm
who
sad he's
lets
not
that
on
guy
BS
on?
tomorrow. Would have loved to
But
hear
yeah,
his
let's see.
opinions.
I guess the Pieces of Eight thing they're doing is doing really well, actually. It's selling good, so that's a good sign. They are playing the Ryman here this spring, so I'm looking for. I don't know if they'll be doing Pieces of Eight or not by then. I'm gonna talk about a little bit real quick since we're talking about the this tour and how JY is not singing anything on this tour. It kind of is kind of worrying me a little bit. You know what I mean? I mean, if you're reaching the end, I don't
I
know, but
I feel like I said this on BS last week. I think that probably sooner than later he's going to be Chuck Panazzo and just only come out for a couple songs
think
at most
so.
shows. I
Yeah.
I, I don't I fully think that that's why they've added Will to the band the past couple of years. Because I mean, like when JY's wife passed away and he took his little leave of absence, Will stepped up and did all the stuff. He sang Miss America. Well, no, they didn't do Miss America when I saw him when JY wasn't there. Because one of the shows that he missed was one of the shows I saw in I think 2022, and they when they did Crash of the Crown, the title track, Will sang JY's part,
Mm.
the verses of Crash of the Crown. Um, but yeah, I
JY
wouldn't
is
be
tired. I
surprised.
think he's
Yeah.
tired, and he's getting tired. I think he's not gonna. He's gonna dismiss himself soon from Styx. I
The
agree
fact that
with you
he's in his
guys.
late 70s and fucking touring relentlessly for the last 20 or so
Oh yeah,
years, I think.
Sticks never stops touring.
I mean, so there's definitely some wear and tear. And if you need to call it a day, James, go ahead, dude. And thank you so much for the fucking great music,
I
man.
wish they would, and Night Ranger would stop for a little bit so I could get that damn Yankees reunion going. It's just
Yeah,
me.
It won't
I
happen.
that's
saw them
probably,
twice. I saw them twice. Jack wants it to happen though.
Tommy won't.
Yeah, Tommy needs to get off his ass and do it. That
but
kept him afloat. That kept him afloat to get
Yeah,
Six
but
back going.
Tommy makes way more money doing Sticks shows
yeah.
than he would ever do doing damn Yankees reunion shows.
Oh, I love damn Yankees so much.
So
Are you good? Are
you'll
you good
you'll
with?
hear what we think about that here in the next couple of weeks.
No,
So,
you're not going to bring
so
me on that one either. I'm just fucking with you. You don't have to bring me
we
on.
just added a third member to the Heavy Water 77 crew, everybody.
Well, just for stuff I like.
No,
I
I'm just
love
saying, is it? I mean, are you guys good with Sticks going on without JY?
I'd be
No.
okay. But the thing is, if it's with his blessing that he steps aside, you know.
Okay, then I'm going to hypothetic again. It seems like James was the only person that really had a problem with a certain person coming back to the band. I
They
have the
won't do
feeling
it.
Tommy would work with Dennis again. I always thought that he would. Do you think?
I
I
don't.
think
Here's the thing. Even if JY stops touring with them, JY will still be a business part of the band. I guarantee you.
Oh,
And I don't
absolutely.
think he would. I don't
You
think he
think so?
would.
But the thing is, I think they play stadiums with tennis.
No, they wouldn't.
I
No,
think
they
they'd be a
wouldn't.
stadium.
No,
I
they wouldn't.
guarantee they'd be a stadium act.
I bet you took a poll of the people at the Stick shows. 90% of them have no clue that the guy playing keyboards is not the same guy that played on
Yeah,
those
but us
albums.
old
That's
farts
true
would want to
too.
see Dennis
Yeah.
back in the band.
And there's not enough of them
Oh,
that would
oh,
fill
come on! You
stadiums.
got Def Leppard and Motley Crue playing a fucking stadium tour. You could fucking have Sticks doing it, and way, but
And
you
All
could
Sticks
right.
put
Well,
never sold an album, and Sticks never sold an album
you
like
could put
Hysteria.
them in
So
Journey together, and that would sell do
that's
more
what I say.
business.
Let's do a double bill. Let's put the original Sticks together and the original Journey on a double bill.
Yes,
Maybe that could do a stadium.
and
yeah.
neither one would ever happen.
No, I don't think so. But yeah, so it should be some interesting next couple of years with JY and the band as a whole. They keep saying, even James Young said he's not quitting a couple of years. Well, people, you can say that he's checked out kind of, but
He said he's
oh, we
lazy.
shall
He
see.
doesn't want to write anything anymore. He just
I
wants.
do think if anything, it'll be a Chuck Panazzo thing where he still comes out for a couple songs
Yeah.
and that's it. I don't
But I'm
think he's
watching
going
the
to stop
video.
entirely.
I'm watching videos too, and you don't see him doing background singer vocals that much anymore. He's just basically hanging around the back. I mean, there's a lot of wear and tear in that voice. I get it if he can't sing anymore, but yeah, it's sad actually. These people got to get old. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
fuck, they're like family. I mean, I can't remember a day in my life Styx wasn't in my life. So
me
yeah,
too.
Me either.
but anyway, guys, Mark, thanks for being on, dude. Appreciate you, man. And
You guys are my brothers, man. I love both of you so
yeah,
much.
we will on the next show. We will be doing damn Yankees, right? Yeah.
Nope.
No. Oh, we got
We still got
another.
a couple more episodes before that.
Oh shit, we do, don't we? I thought damn Yankees was next, but we don't.
No, we
But
have we have another JY up next. We're
yeah,
doing JY out on a day pass, and then we have another Dennis album, and then we have Edge of the Century before Damn Yankees.
right, okay, great. So thank you guys for liking, subscribing, and all that good stuff. We appreciate you. Leave some comments. We try to get back to you as often as we can.
And don't call us Tommy Shaw ass kissers because we're not.
Yeah,
We're
Jerry,
not.
No, we're
you
not.
need to go. You need to go in freeform and comment to people comment on us too. By the way, just telling you.
Oh, I'm saying always. I think as a fan of a band, you've got to be brutally honest. So if I was to kiss Tommy's ass on all these songs, I wouldn't be doing them. I wouldn't be doing myself or
Yeah,
the band or him.
well, Edge of the Century is
Justice.
one of the worst Kiss albums, by the way. Just letting
What?
you
Yes,
guys know. You guys have fun with that episode.
Kiss?
yes.
You said
No,
kiss.
I say
You said
six
kiss.
albums. I mean, Sticks.
Sticks.
I'm like, wait a minute, David. I was thinking you had me
Anyway,
thinking for a minute.
we're now going to segue into our new channel, all about Kiss.
Yeah, yeah. Oh God, no.
Well,
No.
mine's going to be about Survivor coming up. There you
All right, guys. Thank you very much. Y'all have a good day and take care.
go. Take it easy, man. Later, guys.